Hello, everybody. So if anyone's wondering, just real quick, I did use my old intro. I got some complaints on my last video for some reason, so I'll just do that one for now. I can't say I'm gonna leave it at that one, but just for now, we're just gonna keep it as that one. Because I don't want to hear any more complaints. Anyways, today we finally got some leaks I'm willing to talk about. There's always a lot of leaks, but these ones might have some legitimacy behind them. These aren't going to be just some random ones like that one that came out on 4chan the other day that involved Kong and Godzilla fighting cyborg half Ghidorah, half MECHAGODZILLA hybrid monster in the Hollow Earth, and Godzilla swinging his tail to save Kong as the Hollow Earth blew up or whatever. Not that one. Not gonna be one talking about how this movie's Rocky 4, and I'm sure I'm gonna see a person in the comments leaving tons of paragraphs about this movie from a fake leaker that they trust. It's not gonna be any of those kind of leaks. These ones have something very unique. These ones talk a lot about the human element of the movie. There is some new monster stuff. That's why I put it in title. We will talk about some new monster stuff, 100%. But these ones give us a lot of stuff, and one of them even have an image, I believe, from the movie, I think. I can't share it. I'm not going to share it. In case it is, I don't want this to get taken down. I can't confirm it is. We'll get onto it when we do. Just before we do this, though, I will not be giving any names or links to these leaks. I just won't be. Ever since Sayaka's got taken down, a trustworthy source who has been confirmed to be legit, according to multiple sources. I mean, like, she had a lot of trustworthiness prior, but even Toho Kingdom and all them taken down because they said that she was posting legit leaks and stuff, and we're pretty sure that Legendary contacted them about that. I will not be giving any names. I will not be giving any links. Just know I'm not making these out of my ass. These are from other people, not just something I'm reporting. I usually don't report these, but these are from other people. I'm just not going to state it in the video because I can't say for sure. I didn't partially, people like me and Flo had some fault in her getting deleted from us really making her out there. So, let's begin. So this one's pretty interesting, this first leaker. These are two different leakers. The one I believe is more legit than the other. So the one person who, the leak I was joking around about at the beginning with the cyborg hybrid Ghidorah MECHAGODZILLA, this person's actually responding to that person with leaks of their own, basically asked them a bunch of questions, claiming that Sayaka is legit, and they have seen the film. These are the ones that might have posted a picture from the film, and I can't confirm, but it's pretty interesting. So, let me make sure I'm reading this. Okay. Alright, here we go. So, basically, the first thing we're going to report, they said, again, these are mostly about the humans, but, okay, so the first leaker we're going to talk about, so like I said, he was asking questions to the guy who reported that, and these can come off as leaks somewhat, but it is new information about the humans. He said, is Admiral Wilcox black or white? Who gets in the storm tracker first, Millie or Julian? In case you don't know, Sayaka has confirmed that Millie and Julian will be, in fact, hunting like titans and figure out what the strange activity is. I'll go more in depth. I kind of want to read it more first. And where does the scene take place? Skull Island, Florida, or LA? What's the secret under Skull Island? Why is Skarsgård going nuts? What's the school mascot? Dude, I'm waiting. Because, like I said, he was trying to get a response from the leaker. Okay, and then he says, someone asked him if he's seen GVK. He says, let's say I know something. Maybe. This is a different one. He said, nice try. He said, nice another. So the guy copied his name. He says, Maddie's school is named Tallahassee. Tallahhassee. Magnet High. So you guys can figure that out. Then he says, Admiral Wilcox is black, played by the guy who plays Mr. Scott in Black Sails. True or false, Mr. Leaker? Okay, and then next piece, here we go. Okay, next he says, someone asked him who wins and how. He says, how? Interpret dancing battle. I won't spoil anything. I just want some answers from Ken, the supposed other leaker. Someone asked again. He said, again, I won't spoil the winner, but let's say Millie is located in Florida. School name is the same high school I said. School's team slogan is Go Lizard Green. The storm tracker is a green van. Millie and Dennison drive it. End of story. That's all I have to say. All right. And then it's interesting because after he says that, he posted what seems to be a screenshot from the movie. Like I said, I cannot show it. Maybe in private. There's no name attached to it, so maybe if you guys DM me on Instagram, I'll show it. If it is a screenshot from the movie, it's not of the monsters or anything. It just shows what looks like the kind of like what's the high school. Like, it kind of shows like an image of the high school. I don't know if this is from behind the scenes or if this is a leak. This could be completely all false anyways, but this kind of looks like it is a still from the movie. Maybe I just don't understand. But it just shows the school's name and kind of their whole thing. You know, someone could look this up for me. I didn't reverse photo search it or anything. Someone could do that as well. I can't confirm or prove it's false. Someone else possibly could. But potentially he did show a screenshot from the movie. Again, no monsters, no humans. It's just something of the school. So it's pretty interesting. It says the school name and then it says Go Lizard Green. Obviously a reference to Godzilla. So that's the first leak. Basically, he confirms someone named Admiral Wilcox is in it. He says there's a green vehicle called the Storm Tracker, and he asks who gets in it first. He's kind of talking about where to take place. He says there's a secret under Skull Island. Skarsgård is going to be going nuts, and there's going to be a school mascot, which I assume is a green lizard. There's not much we can get out of this, but you can definitely interpret some things, and then there are some stuff revealed. Nothing too crazy. Thought I would share it, though, because it indeed, it is something new, and the image is what's really getting me to think that there's a chance it is legit. Again, I can't confirm it's a real image or not. It's mostly that image that's like, wow, I've never seen that image before, and again, he doesn't really talk about any of the human or the monster stuff. He's just specifically on the humans. It is pretty interesting because he's really determined, too, that he knows what's up. And most of these leakers don't talk about the humans, and they're definitely not willing to, like, fight about it. But most of the leakers break under pressure whenever you bring up the humans. Like, there's been plenty of, like, the one YouTube leaker, Avid Hunter and stuff, you know. A lot of them, you know, they end up breaking under that. But these guys today have been talking a lot about the humans, so it's pretty interesting. You know, so there's some information on that. Now we're going to talk about the second leaker. By the way, if you want my thoughts on the first leaker, there's not enough information to say it's true or not. The image is definitely might be a really high deciding factor. Again, I don't know if it's supposed to be from the movie or what it is. I don't know the form, so I don't know everything going on. But he does give a little bit of information, and he just won't say the winner. So nothing too major. I mean, it's small enough details to where he could be completely right. You know, I don't know. Next up, though, there's another leaker. Now, I don't know the name of this leaker. I don't believe so even. So I can't really, even if I wanted to, I can't really say his name. But basically, apparently this leaker today, he put leaks out for A Quiet Place Part 2, No Time to Die, Wonder Woman 1984, Halloween Kills, The New Mutants, Candyman, Tenet, Fast 9, Ghostbusters Afterlife, Morbius, Godzilla vs. Kong, Spiral, and Suicide Squad. If you're listening to this leak, after I go through all of it, I highly recommend you listen to my afterthoughts on this one. He does talk about who wins the battle, and there's all sorts of stuff, and I have really strong feelings on this one, but there is a chance it's real, so I will report it. So, apparently, though, a lot of people are saying his Halloween Kill ones are accurate to leaks that came out a few months ago, so maybe that's something. I don't know. But we'll get on to something pretty interesting. But let's talk about what he leaked. He leaks a lot about the movie, too, quite a bit. Mostly humans, but it does say like the winner and why MECHAGODZILLA is being built. So let's begin. Godzilla vs. Kong. Biotech Corporation Apex builds Mechagodzilla to kill Godzilla and to control the Titans. Right there, that's one of the first leaks ever that confirms why Mechagodzilla is built and what his purpose is. Well, not confirms, but it actually like talks about that. So that could give us a hint into really why he's built. Mechagodzilla has an Orca device and uses it to lure the Titans to Skull Island, where Monarch is studying their origins. Kong lives in the Hollow Earth, which is full of radiation, and the reason why he has grown so big. Michael has kind of confirmed that-ish. The Orca awakens Nozuki, a flying snake-like creature that lives in the Hollow Earth. Kong fights and kills it. Godzilla arrives in Skull Island to destroy the Orca, begins wrecking shit. Kong refuses to submit to him and tells him to get the fuck out. They fight. Alexander Skarsgård and Isa Gonzalez are Monarch scientists stationed on Skull Island who are caught in the crossfire. A lot of humor comes from the fact that he's a wimp and she's a stiff, and neither are trained for all the crazy shit they are put through. Skarsgård interacts with Kong a lot. Kyle Chandler, Millie Bobby Brown, and the rest of the Monarch crew have their own subplot about stopping Apex in the mainland. Rebecca Hall is the CEO of Apex and the main human villain, with Lance Reddick as her enforcer, which is really interesting because a lot of us thought it was going to be Serizawa's son. I mean, the guy could still be in the movie, just not the main villain, if this were real. Godzilla and Kong's first round happens in an aircraft carrier near Skull Island. Godzilla wins. Godzilla has a new power-up atomic breath, and Kong fights with a mighty stone axe. Godzilla vs. Kong's second battle happens in a neon-lit nighttime Hong Kong. 5 minutes, one take fight scene. No clear winner, but there's an implication that had the battle continued, Kong would win by wearing Godzilla down. Mechagodzilla attacks while Godzilla's down. Kong steps in to help Godzilla. Godzilla and Kong defeat Mechagodzilla while Monarch takes down Apex. Godzilla remains the king of the monsters, and Kong remains king of Skull Island, which becomes the Titan's home. Alright. Are you still with me? I don't believe this. I don't necessarily believe it. I am reporting it because I think it does have some chance to it. It's a lot of stuff like Sayaka said and gives some important stuff. I'll get on to some more reasoning why I don't believe it per se. So, the Apex stuff's possible. I've kind of theorized that, although I just made a video earlier today on how I would want him to be made. The Orca being in Mechagodzilla, we've kind of theorized about it, but I honestly don't know if a company like Apex, organization Apex, would know that technology. Unless they steal the blueprints from Monarch somehow or something. I don't believe most people at Monarch really know how that device works other than Mark and Emma. I just don't... I feel like if there was an Orca, it wouldn't make any sense. It's not impossible, but unless they explain something, I could have swore... I just watched King of the Monsters the other day. I could have swore they made it pretty obvious that Mark and Emma were the only two that knew how to make it, but I could be wrong. Kong living in the Hollow Earth. I mean, Sayaka's kind of mentioned that, so it's possible. I won't lie, it's possible. Kong fights and kills Nozuki, which, again, we do know is that from Sayaka, that's exactly what's going to happen with them. Godzilla arrives and destroys stuff. Not impossible. Kong refusing to submit. Not impossible. Alexander Skarsgård being a wimp. Not impossible. Actually, Alexander himself confirmed that. Isa Gonzalez, being a stiff, I wouldn't be shocked, actually. That would make perfect sense if Skarsgård and Isa are together a lot, since Skarsgård has confirmed he's a wimp. So I could believe that. Skarsgård interacting with Kong, not impossible. A lot of this stuff's possible. Rebecca Hall being CEO of Apex, also not impossible. I was honestly assuming it was going to be Serizawa's son, but hey, I mean, why not? Although Serizawa's son wouldn't make much sense either, it would at least bring something around. Now, this doesn't mean that Serizawa's son won't be in the movie, since we still have that unnamed actor, or like the, you know what I mean, I've made videos on him. It's not impossible, but I don't know. They said the first round happens on the aircraft carrier, which is weird because he says earlier in it that while Godzilla's destroying Skull Island, Kong attacks him. Like, they fight then. So, what, do they end up fighting into the ocean? That just sounds weird the way he puts it. Wouldn't Wouldn't the first fight be the Skull Island, then somehow they fight later, or are they fighting out? He doesn't really explain that. Godzilla having a new power-up, Atomic Breath. I mean, Sayaka has already confirmed he's going to have power-ups, and we do know for a fact that there's apparently a figure with yellow dorsal plates, so that could be it. Plus, his spikes on the toy stuff are transparent. So, I mean, we all kind of know he's probably going to get a new Atomic Breath. The 5-minute one-take fight scene, we do know about the neon lit Hong Kong. We do know about the 5 minutes. The one take we don't know about, but honestly, if that was true, oh my god, I would love this movie if they did a one take fight with Godzilla and Kong. That would be amazing. Like, straight up, with no cuts, just one camera. That would give, like, Creed levels of awesomeness with Creed's first fight. We do know apparently there's no cutaway with humans, but, like, dude, a one-take Godzilla fight, a 5-minute one-take Godzilla fight, that sounds amazing. No cutaways, no transitions, just the whole fight, one take. I would actually love that. But, again, I don't know how legit this is. So, here's one of the areas where this guy seems, you can't tell. He says there's no clear winner, but the implication is Kong would win by wearing Godzilla down. Sayaka stated that one of them, there's a clear winner. Not that there's not a clear winner. Sayaka stated there is a clear winner, and the winner is determined because the other one falls, and we would have to assume it probably seems dead. And we do know that it seems like the winner will probably fight MECHAGODZILLA, then the loser will come in and help out. So that's already kind of contradictory. MECHAGODZILLA attacks Godzilla while he's down. You know, that also makes no sense. So what, does MECHAGODZILLA just start beating up Godzilla while Kong's attacking him, or what's going on? Like, it could just be the wording. He could have just worded it bad. You know, he could be legit and just worded it bad, because Kong just steps in automatically. It's like, but what? So is Kong in the middle of beating up Godzilla, and then Godzilla just walks in and starts beating the shit out of him? It makes no sense to me, personally. And Skull Island becoming the new Titan's home, I don't know. I don't necessarily believe it. Some of it does sound like it could definitely be legit, but I don't know. I don't know. But what's interesting is, you know how I said earlier he's leaked a bunch of movies today or whatever? Well, actually, apparently someone who claims to have worked on Spiral is calling him out, because apparently his Spiral leak is false, and apparently he claims that Spiral is a sequel, even though the directors and stuff have confirmed it's a spin-off. Now, it could be a plot twist in the movie, you know, they could just be like, it could be something, I don't know much about Saw and Spiral, you know, I mean, I know about them, but I don't know all the main story of it, you know, so, I mean, it's not impossible that Spiral is actually a sequel, not a spin-off. You know, they could do some weird plot twist stuff, you know, the directors are just saying it's a spin-off just to lure people off guard. It's not impossible, but there's sources calling him out and stuff, because stuff such as he's saying Spiral is a sequel and stuff. So if he's getting Spiral wrong, I assume he's lying about the rest. Halloween's Kills apparently is based off an old leak too. I don't know much about the other movies. Wonder Woman 1984's had leaks out forever now, thanks to Avid. I almost said Avid Hunter. Viewer Aeon. I mean, I don't know. I don't necessarily buy this, guys. I personally still think Godzilla's winning the fight. Sayaka made it seem a lot more like Godzilla's winning the fight. And Sayaka said there is a clear winner, and one of them will be on the ground and will be the loser. So that to me doesn't sound like that's not a clear winner. The directors confirmed there's a clear winner. Reliable sources have confirmed. This leak saying there's not a clear winner. I don't know, guys. But, you know, you tell me your thoughts down in the comments below. It is interesting to finally have a leak that talks way more in depth about the human characters and why MECHAGODZILLA is built. It could give us more to talk about if this does turn out to be true. However, I'm not buying it per se. A lot of it just seems to be based off Sayaka's leaks with their own elements mixed in. But that's all for this video, guys. What do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, as always, please share, subscribe, and as always, have a great day. Peace out, and bye-bye.